So I want to come back with another one for you guys real quick. This is going to be dedicated to my men, my fellas. You are important. You are a big asset in this world. Don't you ever forget that. It's going to be the main topic. Men are a big asset to this world. Don't think you're not. The song called It's a Man's World, James Brown. Just remember that. It's a man's world, bro. Always remember that. It's a man's world. You're the image of God. Remember that too. You hold the image of God with you, bro. Start walking like a king. Start talking with some authority. Don't allow the women to get you down, bro. I know how it goes. The women can get you down, but you're a king. You're definitely a king, bro. Start walking with some authority. Start walking with your chest out a little bit more. Don't be prideful, but walk with some God confidence. Because this world's going to test you. Women will test you as a man. But it's up to you. Are you strong enough to handle that? Or do you fold up and get weak? So just always remember that. You're a strong man. And you're highly valued in this world. I know the society says that, we're not shit. Men ain't shit. But you're highly valued, bro. Remember that. You bring order. When there's chaos, you bring order. You're highly valued, bro. It's not gonna be this ain't a topic that everybody's gonna want to hear. Especially a lot of women not gonna want to hear this topic unless she understands a little bit more. But this is not a topic that a lot of women, a lot of people don't want to accept that you're a man, bro. You're highly valued and highly favored in this world. And you always got to remember that. Never allow anybody to say that you're not valued as a man. Even though if you're not bringing all the money in the world on the table, you don't have everything to provide financially, you're still valued in this world, bro. Remember that. You're high value, bro. Start walking with that confidence that you bring value to this world, because you are, bro. You might not bring all the money to the table, but you have a lot of value, bro. And you also got to remember that you have to walk with that God confidence, because you bring order. You bring order to the family. You're the man. The women don't run it. You do, bro. That's one thing you have to remember. You're important in this world. Women need you. Family, children need you. The youth need you. You can't give up on yourself, though, as a man, bro. Hey, what's up? Yep, 6'7", though. You can't give up as yourself as a man, bro. The people need you. You're very important. You might not have all the money to bring to the table, but don't think you're not valued, bro. You're really highly valued. You just got to walk with more God confidence inside you. Yeah, things can get hard. The women can really lay down on us. The kids can really do that too for us. But you got to remember, you're highly valued and highly favored in this world, bro. You mean a lot. And it's up to us men to give our gifts out to this world. So don't ever think that you ain't shit, bro, because you're a king, man. And you just got to start walking like a king. You have to start knowing that you are a king. You might not have all the money in the world. That's all good, but that doesn't define who you are as a man. That don't mean you can't hold it down as a man. See, a woman ain't gonna like these topics. They're not gonna like that, us men are standing up, because in this world, it's not right for a man to speak up. But we all got to speak up. We all got to be right men. We have to walk right and just know that we have confidence, because the women try to say it's a woman's world. This ain't to shame any woman. This ain't to bash any woman. But some things you got to realize everything is by a man. James Brown says it the best. It's a man's world, which us men got to start leading in the right direction. So if your wife, your children, if your girl are not, you're fighting with them, it's because you're not leading the right way as a man. What's up, chat? Peace and blessings. Yeah, someone said 6'7", someone said hola. Yeah, so it's up to us to be strong men, be great leaders for our family. our children, our women, our girlfriends, our wives, our family. So you guys got to remember that. But you're worth something, and you're very important in this world. Never let, if you're fighting with your woman, or you're fighting with, ladies, and they're saying, men ain't shit, men ain't worth damn, or you're not bringing enough money to provide. Don't worry about that, bro. That's all negative, bro, because you're highly valued. Us men, we're really valued. We create babies, we create houses, we create all these things. Me, I'm 35 years old. I don't have kids yet. Um, but I have a woman I've been with for 12 years. And I can tell you, I get in fights, I get in arguments, I get all these things going on too. But us men got to understand our value in this world. You got to bring order to your house. Because us men, just because we're not bringing all the money in the world, that don't mean you don't have value to yourself. You're just in the wrong place, that the people don't see the value in you. If your woman don't see the value in you, then she's not the woman for you. It's really cutthroat like that at times. But your woman needs to see the value in you. It's not about money, bro. It's not about the money in the world. What type of value can you bring to your family? We like to think that it's all about, oh, I need to bring money on the table. Oh, I need to provide food and everything like that. It's more than that, bro. It's being spiritually connected. Once you're spiritually connected with a higher power, with God, then your woman, your children, everything's gonna fall in line. Your money, everything's gonna work out. But we're so used to, the P word. We're so addicted to watching those websites. We're so addicted in pleasure, bro. So you ain't ever gonna reach any type of level of success. How do I handle fights? Bro, you can't get in your feelings, bro. That's the best way. Is you can't get in your feelings. It's a game. When it comes to women, it's a game, bro. You gotta remember that. It's a game. Know how to play the game. So study the game, learn the game, so you can beat the game. Other than that, we're men. We need to learn how to figure how this game works. Women are emotional creatures. So your woman's always gonna get emotional. The higher you get in life, if you're developing yourself as a man, your woman's gonna attack you more and more and more and more. But that's up to you to understand. You're the man. You hold order in this house. So you have to put your foot down. You can't be a wussy. I'm trying to keep it friendly for YouTube, but you can't be a bee, bro. You have to hold it down, because the women are gonna test you. And that's woman's nature. She's always gonna test you, but the best thing you can always, go to is Adam and Eve. You can refer to the Bible. Adam and Eve, bro. God couldn't satisfy Eve, so what makes you think that you're gonna be able to satisfy her, bro? You gotta be for real, bro. You gotta be for real with yourself. You can never satisfy as a woman. So your job is not to satisfy her. Your job is to work on yourself as a man, develop yourself, get spiritually right with God, and then she's gonna fall in line with you. It might take some time, but trust me, it's gonna work, bro. And you gotta remember, you're highly valued in this world. Us men, we do a lot, man. And like I said, it's not about money all the time. People think that you need to bring money to the table. That's not about money, man. It's about being connected spiritually with God. And everything's gonna fall in line. So if no one told you today or anything, I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting the work in. Even if they don't think you're valued enough because you don't got enough money, man, that's nothing. You have a lot of value. The people just can't see it in you. So it's up to you to just keep working on yourself, develop more skills, and they're gonna see the value off of you. Because when you're with God, bro, you can't lose. You can't lose at all. He's going to give you wisdom. He's going to give you understanding. He's going to give you resources and finances, so you have money to take care of your children. You have money to buy your girl the best gifts. But we're so much in pleasure, bro. We're worried about watching football games, basketball games. We're worried about, drinking and partying all the time, to where we can never get in tune, bro. We can never reach our fullest potential because we're stuck in that comfort zone. We're too comfortable, man. I was the same way. I was too comfortable. I was always addicted to pleasure. I was always addicted, kicking it with the homies, doing all this stuff. And I didn't want to get, in tune with my spiritual self. I didn't want to get in tune with the higher power, But once I got in tune with that higher power, he started leading me more to wisdom, more knowledge, business opportunities, real estate. I started becoming more successful in my life than I have ever did. And that was just because I wanted to stay connected with God. So if God can help me get successful, he can help any of you guys get successful too. But it's just, are you willing to do that? You know, are you willing to go through it? So you have to go through it to get through it at times, and that's gonna be the part that sucks, man. But you're highly favored, though. You're very important in this world. So I know there's a couple of men that need to hear this because they don't give us men a lot of credit sometimes. They just always want to bash us and put us down, saying we're not shit. But you are highly favored, bro. Think of yourself as a king too. You're the image of God. You're the closest thing to God. Remember that. You're the closest thing to God. The woman ain't closest to God. You are, bro. You are. She was created out of your rib. So it's up to you, bro. You the image of God. So if you look fat and you don't look right, then you need to get right, because God is not fat. God looks great. God looks handsome, bro. God is a handsome man, and you're handsome too. Don't let all these women to get you down. Don't let people get you down. Don't let society bring you down. You're a handsome man, bro. You always got to remember that, you know. And the woman ain't gonna like this message. It's not for the woman. It's for my men, because we need more credit, man. We need more brothers showing each other credit where credit's due. And we need more people. We need more brothers to come out here and spread more positive to other men, because us men need to encourage each other. We need to encourage each other when we do right, hold each other accountable when we do wrong. If a man's doing wrong, hold him accountable. Hey, pull him to the side. Hey, homie, you're moving a little too different. Correct yourself. That's what a real man's gonna do. Talk behind your back. He ain't gonna go try to fight you. You know what I mean? Real men will talk it out. We'll find solutions. We'll be creative. We'll create empires together, and we'll figure out how to battle the enemy. But I'm not the enemy though. So just always remember that. I just came here to give you some truth, some enlightenment on what's going on. But you're highly favored. You're an important man in this world. So start walking like one, and don't let these females bring you down. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let people say your worth ain't shit, because your worth is a lot in this world, bro. You're worth a lot in here. You're very valuable. You bring joy. You bring restoration, and you bring balance to an environment that has no balance in it. Since you're connected with God, God is the closest, man is the closest to God that we can get. So if you're not around, wherever you're at, man, it's destruction. So just remember that. I just wanted to get on here real quick, tell you guys that, and just hold on, man. It's gonna get better. You just gotta be willing to hang into that journey, man, because it can get tough. But you're highly valued, you're highly favored, you're closest to God, bro, and you're the image of God. So remember that. They try to say you ain't shit. Trust me, man. You're more than that. You're more than that, bro. Because when you're not around, everything's chaos, man. And just because you ain't got money right now, or you're not able to provide like you would, don't worry, that's all gonna come. You just need to focus on aligning yourself with God a little bit more, and he's gonna bring the riches to you, bro. I promise you. He brought me more success than anything in my life right now. But before, I was addicted to the P word. I was addicted to all this pleasure. I was doing all this crazy nonsense, bro. And it didn't do nothing but disconnect me from the woman that I wanted. It didn't do nothing for me. It made me get all fat. It made me, all this stuff. But when I got aligned with God, bro, he got me a 6-pack. He got me into real estate. I own multiple properties. So if I can do it, you can do it too. But we need to align ourselves with God and walk in the more spiritual righteousness of his way. Once we do that, we get anything we want in this world, bro. Anything in this world you can have, as long as you can make a commitment to worship God. And it's that easy. But the devil's gonna trick you. He's gonna try to say, oh, you need cheap gratification, you need this and that. But bro, you can have anything in this world. I guarantee you. Trust me on that. Don't even trust me, trust God on that. But you can have anything in this world, bro. You just have to line yourself up with God. And once you line yourself up with God, He's gonna bring you riches. He's gonna make you famous. It might not be the fame that you see all over social media and everything, but best believe me, you're gonna see that fame. You're gonna see the riches. You're gonna see the success, man. Because I'm a testimony of that myself. I got to see the riches. He took me to different countries. Before I was broke. I was broke. Now I've been blessed to travel the world, bro. Travel the world, see many great places. Because I lined up with God's will. Other than that, I was homeless. I was broke. I was addicted to pleasure, bro. Other than that, I cleaned myself up, started working on my addictions. It was a flight after that, bro. I was going to all these countries, Asian countries. I just traveled the whole world, bro. Seen many great places. He instaured, wisdom on me, knowledge. I did all these things, bro. And I just wanted to tell you, you're important as a man. I didn't have the resources either, bro. I wasn't making money like that for a woman to want me or anything like that. But you're important though. And that's what I had to learn on traveling the world is you're an important man when you go travel this world. Because these people, they want you, bro. You know, you bring restoration to an area it has no peace, bro. You bring that. You create that. And you just always got to remember that, man. Just always keep in tune with that, bro. And everything's going to be all right, man. And like I said, I was homeless. I was sleeping at the rest stops, bro. I was taking a shower and a bath at the restaurants, bro. Things like that. And I realized that was because, I was in so much sin. I was battling dumb shit, bro. But if you're ready to make that challenge, he took me around the world, bro. He took me everywhere I wanted to go. He got me rich. He got me successful. I was able to do multiple things. I was able to buy real estate. I was able to take these trips and have money in my pocket and not have to worry or stress, bro. So I'm telling you, if you're not aligned with God, bro, something wrong. If you're seeking success, if you're seeking more money to help your family, if you're just seeking wealth and everything, it's all found in the Bible. Pick it up, start reading it, apply it to your life, and watch Him work miracles, bro. Because I'm here telling you, He worked miracles for me. A lot of miracles. I built my own house. I have multiple properties. I've done all this with little to no education, little to no money, bro. I'm trying to tell you guys, man. So if you want the cheat code, bro, align yourself spiritually with God. Get in your Bible, start applying it to your life, and you can have anything in this world. I promise you, bro. I promise you. And just know you're an important man out here. Like I said, women came into my life, said I wasn't shit. I would never be shit because I don't have a lot of money. I don't come from the best background. I'm not educated. But guess what? Through God, we dusted all of them. Through God, they seen the value now that I offer. And that's because they couldn't hold on. They couldn't see that value the first time. And that's just like all you dudes too, bro. They can't see the value in you. They don't know that you're a king. They don't know that you walk with God. They don't know you're closest to God, so they're not going to understand. But once you start getting that success, don't forget about God, man. I'm telling you, I'm warning you right now. This is your warning right now. Once you start getting money, you start getting that success that you're looking for, because you're like, oh, I'm going to listen to King Joseph right here. He said, if I follow God and all this, I'm going to get whatever I want in life. Okay, that starts happening in your life. Remember what I said. Don't forget about Him, bro. That's all He asks is He's going to give you everything, bro. Just don't forget about Him. Still worship God. Still pray to God. And He's going to be there for you. But once you start forgetting about Him, once you say, oh, I did this on my own, and you want to get prideful, He's going to take it all away, bro. Trust me, He's going to take it all away. The house, the wife, the nice cars, all these things, all this material things, bro, that He helped give you, He's going to take it all away because you wanted to say, oh, I don't need God no more. I want to kick Him out. So don't do that, bro. The cheat code is, like I said, aligning yourself with God. Read your Bible, and you're going to get anything you want in this world, bro. Trust me. Other than that, if you don't do that and you forget about Him, it's over, man. It's done. It's donezo. But you're important as a man. Just remember that. Again, I cannot stress that enough. You're important as a man. Never let anybody think you're not. I'm going to get off of here. Subscribe to the channel. Like my videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and blessings.